Welcome back, guys. Episode 2 of the rebuild. We're in again. Heavier weights, more sessions. Let's go. Kick off week 2, day 1, with our 6 sets of 6 on squats. Last week was 70%. We're 70% plus 5 this week, so 160, 6 sets of 6. This was a pretty smooth day. It went all right. We followed up these 6 sets of 6 with high bar squats, and then we moved into bench, close grip, and then squat and bench accessories. So squat this week's felt really good. Carrying on with depth checker. It's all working towards week 4 where we'll retest our max again, so we'll plus everything for week 3 as well. But overall, good first starter session. Here we are into bench press, so 5 sets of 3. We're going for 130 on this session, which is pretty comfortable as far as a set of 3 goes, but doing it for all 5 sets is a slight change we've made. Usually I would use ascending sets, so 5 sets of 3 all at 130. But this felt very comfortable, was able to get quite significant pauses in just to really make that bench press ironclad. Still working on kind of avoiding bum lift and having a slightly different setup, slightly wider grip. Then we moved into week 2, day 2, which is our 7 sets of 5 on squats, 75%. Again, this is plus 5, so we are on 170 for 7 sets of 5. This again went pretty well. It felt quite comfortable. Again, this is quite a long way under our max, so it does feel comfortable, but again, it is a huge amount of volume. 7 sets of 5, all at 170 kilos isn't a joke, but it is manageable. After this, we moved into tempo squats for a few sets of 3 to kind of back off, and then into deadlifts. On deadlifts, it was 5 sets of 3 with stiff leg deadlifts, which is a new deadlift variation to me. I have dabbled with it here and there, but I've never consistently had it in a program, so something new, starting very light at 130 here, which was very light considering it's less than half of my max. Day 3 of the week, we started off with bench at my workplace. Had to split session here. This was my last set, the only one I filmed, and as you can see, I hit the rack there and had to re-rack, reposition, and go again. So this was 135, 5 sets of 3 at that. It was pretty comfortable all the way through. It just happened to be this one set where I filmed it. I smashed it into the rack, which is not ideal. Followed this up with spotto press for 3 sets of 3 to back off. And then we moved into squats a little bit later in the day over at the powerlifting club, which was my 8 sets of 4 at 180 kilos, so 80% plus 5. These actually felt really good. The gym was pretty cold, so I have taken my hoodie off at this point, but I've got my trousers over the top of my singlet and sleeves. I do have sleeves on, do have the belt on, but I had my joggers on over the top. It's been pretty cold now in the UK this week. The temperature has dropped, so a little bit more layers in the gym was needed. But overall, the squats felt really good, and then we followed these up with a few sets on pause squats, which also felt really good. And then we moved into the final day of the week, SBD day. So on SBD day at the moment, we've got 10 sets of 3 on squats. Again, it's manageable. It's just a huge amount of volume, a lot of sets. This was at 192.5, so for a triple, it's nothing crazy for us, but to do 10 of them, it's a lot of volume. But was very happy with how they went. All went relatively clean. Technique felt good, depth felt good. It all went to plan. After this we moved into bench press, which we did just 3 sets of 1, and I went for 150 on the bench this week, and to be honest it felt really comfortable. Granted, our max in competition 160, in the gym 170, even though 170 is just done fully clean with no bum lift, so it was very happy with these. After this we moved into deadlift, which I have modified from last week. I've made my 3 sets of 1 on deadlift now banded deadlifts. So we started this out at 230, which was difficult, I won't lie. We got the 3 sets of 1 in, but that band tension is a nasty boy. It just means that the weight gets heavier and heavier as the higher it gets up. But overall, really good week. Really happy with it, and we go into half term now, and next week should be fun. So like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.